Hello my beauties out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Brianna and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun glittery stuff. So if that is the kind of content you'd like to see, then hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. I do try to post at least 2 times a week on this channel, so you will definitely get some regular content here. But anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be playing with the new Nomad Cosmetics America's Parks palette. I'm going to create a look, do some swatches, compare it to their other palettes, and let you know whether it's worth picking up or not. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. Alright my cutie pies, welcome. Here we are for another palette review, and if you know me, if you've been watching my channel regularly, you know I love palettes and I just get so excited and so passionate about palettes. It's my favorite makeup item to play with, and I really do like Nomad Cosmetics, their formula, their packaging, their theming. I've had a great experience with their customer service. So I'm excited that they came out with another palette and they themed it on the America's Parks, and I think that's so awesome. Like, look at that. Look at all the little park stickers. It has like different signs you would see in national parks, and I just love this. And I guess it probably was inspired because with like the pandemic, people haven't been able to travel much, so people have been doing road trips more, and I've definitely been doing more road trips in my own backyard and exploring. So I love the inspiration behind this palette. It's just so fitting in the times that we're in, and how like flying like to other countries have been just so hard. But there's so many beautiful exotic things to see here in the US. But let's get into this. So this is what it came in. Like, look at that cute little packaging. I have a little stamp. This is Nomad Wandering Never Lost. That is so freaking cute. And this is what the outer carton looks like. It has like the shade names, shade colors in here, and then the beautiful thing here. This is $39. I'll show you guys up close what it looks like. And here are the shades. I'll have the swatches pop up so you can see them up and close and see just how beautiful everything is. I love this, and this is my first time seeing them do these little like swirly bits in the shadows. So that's different. I like that they always try something new. But I do like the variety in here. I feel like it's very versatile, that you could create a bunch of different looks. You have like pops of colors, neutrals, and I think I really like this. I like the whole setup of this. Let me read what they say on the website about the palette. There's 15 shades, 6 of them are mattes, 4 glimmering shimmers, 3 shimmer swirls, and 2 shifting metallics. The palette has jojoba oil in it for smooth and long wearing color. It's PETA certified, cruelty free. It's vegan, and it's free of parabens, phthalates, mineral oils. There's no talc, no gluten, 100% plastic free packaging, and made of over 80% recycled cardboard. So they're also being eco-friendly, and it also says that they are going to be giving to the National Parks Foundation, the official charity of America's national parks that works to protect like the wildlife, the lands, to ensure the health and vibrancy of the environments in the parks, and to connect people everywhere to the wonders of the parks. I think that's awesome. It says that they are proud to support the National Parks Foundation and be a member of their Champion Society donor group. That's awesome. So I love that they're also giving back to the parks to help maintain them and keep them safe and beautiful. So now let's dive into the other palettes, just so you can see. I don't think there's any dupes. So if you pick this palette up, I don't think any of the other Nomad palettes really dupe this. Like, this is the Tokyo palette. It's a pastel palette. I don't see real dupes. Maybe this one, but that one's a little bit of a darker yellow shimmer. So nothing there. I feel like maybe there's some similar shades in the Cartagena palette, but I'll show you guys right there. Some of the yellows, but this yellow is more neon in here, and the orange and this one is more rusty, more brown than like the deep orange in here. So nothing too similar. I'll show you guys the Iceland palette. Yeah, this one's too cool tone and too much more of a jewel tone palette. Maybe this orange is a little similar, but that's about it. And I'll show you guys. Here's the Orange Express. I feel like the Orange Express, like the vibe is similar, because it is like a neutral palette with pops of color in it, but nothing too similar. Like, there's this green, but it's a deeper green than this one. And yeah, I don't see anything really overlapping. Anyways, that's all the palettes that I have to compare to that I thought maybe might have some overlapping shades, but I don't see anything really duping each other. I see similarities, but that's about it. I think it's a good time to zoom you guys in and create a look with this palette. Okay, let me tap out my primer. I am using the Matte Painterly paint pot, but here we are. I think I want to kind of concentrate on like the orange, the yellows, maybe this purple. I'm feeling a sunset eye. What do you guys think? I think that would be cool. Maybe like a halo eye. So I think I want to start off with the orange shade in here. It's called Giant Redwood. So I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna dip into it. Now, just a note, I feel like Nomad does have a very powdery, like matte formula, so you'll definitely have kick up in the pan and just easily dust it off, but their shades and mattes are very blendable. So it's always been easy to like blend out their mattes, just because it has like a very silky, satiny formula. Easy to work with, great mattes for a beginner, and I feel like their mattes are definitely buildable. Like you can build on it and get it to be more intense. I think that shade blended out really nicely. It has good opacity to it. You can build it up and it's very blendable. So I also want to get a bigger fluffy brush. Maybe this one right here from, I think this is from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna take this yellow shade. It's called Old Faithful right here. And I'm gonna dip into that a little bit. And I'm going to use that to blend out the edge of the orange and to add just a little bit more warm. Put some yellow there. Yeah, it's definitely showing up, but definitely like blending really nicely on that orange. Ooh, I like that. I like that combination. But I mean, oranges and yellows go together. They're very complementary colors. I'm gonna take this little smaller blending brush from Glamlight, and now I want to go into this purple shade right here. What is this called? South Rim? South Rim. And I'm gonna use that in the outer part as like the deepening shade, and I'm gonna use it in the inner part because I want to do a halo eye. I just wanted to get some purple in there. Ooh, that looks really good with like the orange. So the purple went on really nicely. I didn't notice any fallout from that shade, which I'm surprised, because definitely with like deep purples you can have some fallout, and I feel like this is a nice purple. It's deeper than I expected for some reason, because usually Nomad always has more like mid-tone or lighter shades in their palette, so very happy about that. So I'm going to go in with the orange, the Giant Redwoods, under the lower lash line here and build that up. And do that on this side, just keeping the look, you know, cohesive. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little pencil brush from Nabla, and I'm gonna go into the yellow shade, the Old Faithful shade, and I'm just gonna use that to blend out the edge of the orange on the bottom. This to have a good blend and no harsh lines. So I'm gonna clean this brush off, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the purple shade and just use that on the outer edge or on the lower lash line too. So I just concentrated like the purple on the outer corner, and I think that's where I want to leave it. I'm going to get some glitter primer, and I'm going to get a flat brush, and I'm going to lay that all in the center for where I'm going to put like the shimmer shade. So now I want to go into, oh my god, this looks so sparkly. I think I'm going to start off with that. This is called the Narrows, and that looks so pretty. I'm gonna use that. Do you see that? There's like little shimmer specks in this one. I'm just gonna take my finger, actually. I think it would be easier just to tap on the center. There's so many little sparkly shades in this. That is so pretty. It's so sparkly. I don't think I've ever seen such a sparkly shadow from Nomad before. Usually they just have like a nice creamy like metallic, but this one literally has little shimmer specks in it. It's not a glitter, it just has little shimmer suspended in the metallic, and I just love that kind of formula. Whew, that is so pretty. So now I want to take the yellow shimmer right here and use that as my inner corner. I think it says Cuyahoga Valley. It has like, you know, cursive writing, so it's a little hard to read the shade names, but I think that's what it says. Cuyahoga Valley. I hope. So I'm gonna take that on this little pencil brush, and I'm gonna use that. Ooh, this has a like strong pink shift. Yes, I thought it was gonna be more yellow than pink. That is so nice and bright. That's pretty. Okay, so the inner corner is done and popping. I love it. This shade here is a lot more pink shifty. Like in the pan, it looks very yellow, but on the eyes, it's translating a lot more pink. It is definitely like a yellow shifting to pink duochrome. Very pretty, I love it. So let me just take a little bit more of the purple, the south rim, and just make sure we didn't lose too much of that matte and just work on the edges. Just do that here too. And I'm gonna go in a little bit with the orange shade in the crease just to make sure everything is blended. Here too. And then I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush that I used, the Old Faithful yellow shade, and just run it one more time just to make sure everything is blended. I'll do that down here too. But I think that's it that I want to do on the eyes. Definitely like this more sunsetty look. You guys can definitely see there's a little bit of shimmer specks, and it came from that inner corner shade because it's a little bit more on the chunky side, but I still think it's really pretty. I don't mind a little shimmer on my cheeks. Anyway, so I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna create a wing and put something in the waterline and put on some mascara, and I will be right back to give you guys my final thoughts. All right, what do you guys think? Do you like the look that I came up with this palette? I like the more sunset vibe. I like the mix of the orange and the yellow and the purples. They just all complemented each other really well. So I'm very happy in how it turned out, and I'm glad that I went more for like a halo eye look. But what I did off camera was I used the gel liner from Lethal Cosmetics in Phase. It's a purple gel liner. It's very similar to the matte purple that I used today. And I just wanted to keep the look a little bit more cohesive and kind of match it up. And then for the waterline, I went in with a yellow because I wanted to have a little bit more brightness to the eyes. And this is the Shockwave liner from LA Girl and Screamin'. I swear I use this so much on my channel. And then for mascara, Nabla Major Pleasure Mascara. And then for the lips, this little combo I have here, I actually used some lip liner. I wasn't lazy today. This is the Juvia's Place lip liner in Sweet Nothing. And then I went over that with the Libra lipstick from Juvia's Place. It's a peachy nude shade. And then over that, I wanted to get a little bit juicy here. And I used the lip gloss right here from Dose of Colors. This is the shade Sequence. This is from the coral set that Nima Tang did with Dose of Colors. She did such a good job, so I love how it just added a little bit of glossiness and a little bit of like gold shimmers, and I love how it vibed with this look. So overall, I'm very happy with this. I mean, Nomad Cosmetics is a very consistent brand. You know what you're gonna get with them. They don't really change the formula a lot. The mattes are always very blendable, very buildable, very user-friendly. The shimmers are usually beautiful. They have more creamy texture ones, and they have ones that are a little bit more chunky, a little bit more flaky, that you have to work with a little bit more. But I do feel like this shimmer that's on the center of mine is a little bit more special than their usual shimmers. And I don't know what it is. There's like these little shimmer specks all throughout, and I think it's stunning. And this Narrows shade, oh, I love it so freaking much. I can't wait to play with the other shimmers and see how those are. This one, the Cuyahoga Valley, I think that's what the name is. This one's a little bit more on like the more textured, chunky side, so you definitely have to use like a wet brush or like a tacky base with that one. It did have a little bit of shimmer like fallout on my cheeks, but I don't mind a little shimmer on my cheeks every now and then. But besides that, everything was really nice in this. I like it. It's versatile. It's user-friendly. You can create a bunch of looks. The only thing that I would say, and I say with every Nomad palette, is I wish there were some deeper shades. Now this purple is on the deeper side, but besides that, I mean, the green is a little bit on the deeper side, but I feel like they could go even deeper. And I just wish that they would add more shades like that in their palettes so it could be more versatile than what it already is. So that's my only feedback for Nomad. I wish that they would put deeper mattes in their palette. That's my only thing. I wish that they would incorporate more in their palettes, but besides that, formula I think is great. I like the shimmers, I like the theming, I like the color story, and I think if you like it, the color story and everything, I think you would be really happy with it, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you were eyeing it out and it's something that you want to add to your collection. I don't think you would be disappointed, but you guys will have to let me know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Was it helpful? Did you end up picking up the palette, or did you decide to skip on it? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like fashion, makeup, beauty, and all that fun stuff, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, and also don't forget to check out the description. I'll have the palette linked. I'll have the other makeup I have on my face linked in the description, as well as any other videos you might be interested in, as well as like the other Nomad videos that I've done, as well as my contact information. I am also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. If you guys want to join my Instagram fam as well, I would really love that. But that was everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.